this one, she's got to be.
Can I have your attention? Tim Bjorgi was unable to make it tonight, but the last thing he told me was take care of the wave right away. So students, wave to your parents. Parents, wave to your son or daughter. Thank you. I'd like to welcome everybody to the 47th Annual Mass Band Concert. I'd like to welcome all the 4 through 12 students along with the 8th grade students from the Mary of Lourdes. In all, we have just over 450 students in our band program. A couple things I want to mention that need to be celebrated. We had a milestone that places our middle school program among the very best in the state. This year, Ryan Tenold and our 8th grade band earned the prestigious honor of being selected to perform at the MMEA Midwinter Convention. To be handpicked as one of the top ensembles in Minnesota is a testament to the hard work of these students and the exceptional leadership of Mr. Tenold. Let's give them a huge round of applause for the incredible achievement. culture of excellence continues right into our high school ranks. I'm incredibly proud to announce that our high school band director, Todd Peterson, has been officially inducted into the Phi Beta Mu International Bandmasters Fraternity. To understand why that is such a big deal, the Minnesota chapter was chartered in 1968. In nearly 60 years, only 90 active and retired directors have been inducted. Todd was nominated by his fellow directors and voted in this past February, a recognition of his immense dedication to his students, his crafts, and the entire Minnesota music community. Todd, you are now part of a rare legacy of excellence. Congratulations. With that, let's sit back and listen to the great performances of our band students. I'll turn it over to Ms. Peterson.
Well, good evening, everybody. I'm Mrs. Peterson. I have the pleasure to start our concert off with our fourth grade band. They will be playing When the Saints Go Marching In, and then I will walk my way over to the fifth grade band, and they are playing Latin Magic. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Ryan Tennell. I'm the middle school band director. The first piece the sixth grade is going to play is called Rogue Protocol. It's from, I think it's the second book in a series, something that's maybe not quite ready for them, maybe when they get a little older, maybe a book series they can read. But it's a very fun piece. The second piece, the seventh grade is going to play, and the second piece is a titled Glitch. At first I was thinking it would be a little more like, if you've seen Wreck-It Ralph, the Von Schweetz that she just jumps from different spots. It's not that kind of glitch. It's more like the spinning wheel of death and your computer glitch, right? The one you really don't like. So you're gonna hear some notes that really grind, and it may sound like it's a seventh grade band, but truly they are playing notes that are supposed to sound wrong, okay? And then our final piece is the eighth graders are gonna play a piece titled Perspectives. It's a 3-movement piece. And so just a heads up not to copy between movements 1 and 2 and 2 and 3. Thank you.
Well, hello and welcome to the Mass Band. This is the high school portion. So the first band you heard was the concert band. My name is Todd Peterson, I'm a high school band teacher. The first band was concert band, mainly 9th and 10th graders in that ensemble. And then they played Images of Ireland. So 3 tunes, Irish tunes, really fun piece to play that we performed earlier this year at our winter concert. And then the group in front of you that's performing last night is our Wind Symphony, mainly composed of 10th through 12th graders. And they are performing Don Ricardo, which is like a Paso Doble Spanish march. As we transition here, I just wanted to thank you again for being here. I think about this group in particular, and concert band, and how busy these kids are. Why don't you guys, let's do this, I'm just gonna do this. Why don't you raise your hand if you're in another activity outside of band, high school. Okay? Incredible busy kids. And I'm just so proud of them. And I feel like the skills that we teach in the band will go beyond teaching the right notes, split right to play when, and all those things. We teach a lot of hard work, ethics, hard work ethic. We teach responsibility, goal setting, all those things that translate to the real world. So I'm really incredibly proud of these high schoolers and all they accomplished. So I think we're set. So enjoy Don Ricardo. turn 7 individual bands into one mass band. This is going to take a little while, so go ahead and stand up and stretch, and we'll see you in a little bit.
Stand up and stretch. from up there. Careful. Look at you. All right.
All right, I think we're about organized here. So believe it or not, we spent this afternoon practicing just that, going from one band to the full band, and that was actually pretty good. We're getting more efficient each year, which is great. We're learning something each year, so it's good. I'd like to turn over our first song to Mr. Tenold, who is conducting our first mass band piece.
Our first title this evening is Homeward Bound. It's a John Philip Sousa march, in which what's unique about this one is that John Philip Sousa writes very technical music, and so only the top ensembles can usually play it. But this arranger, Tyler Akari, is kind of like me. He's a big John Philip Sousa fan, and he just felt ashamed that younger students weren't getting a chance to play this awesome music. So he went through it and just watered it down in a few different places to make it more accessible to younger students. And I think, I know at the middle school anyway, that this is one of their favorite pieces. So I hope you enjoy Homeward Bound March.
right, our next selection for our mass band is Over the Rainbow. We have a little bit of a theme going since the Wicked movies came out last year and this year. So the first kind of Wizard of Oz, kind of a throwback to that Over the Rainbow OG. And then later on you'll hear Mr. Peterson conduct Wicked. So enjoy.
So as we transition to our next piece, I just want to talk about a few programs and items in our band program. So we are very blessed to have an amazing program called Playing It Forward, the Kenneth and Evelyn Pinckney Young Musicians Fund, which is named after the very first band teacher in Little Falls history. He also wrote our school song way back in the day. So this program, Playing It Forward, supports instrumental programs for young musicians in Little Falls. There are a few branches I want to talk about tonight. So the first one is our Spotlight Music Camp Scholarship Opportunities. So for the last, I think it's been 5 years now, we've had scholarship opportunities for students to attend the Bemidji Music Camp at Bemidji State University and Shell Lake Music Camp in Shell Lake, Wisconsin. These are summer camps, and we've had a number of students take this opportunity. These are great camps that offer students a chance to go to a summer camp with friends, play their instruments, hang out. It's like a normal camp, except they rehearse band in the middle of it too. So it's a really, really awesome way to keep playing in the summer, and also for those students to, if they're really interested to do that. And we offer scholarships for that. So please check with myself and Mr. Tennant about these opportunities. We'll be sharing information coming end of March, early April. The other program that I'd like to talk about is called Project Band-Aid. So as you came in today, you might have saw the drum with a hole cut in it, and that was on purpose. We didn't just try and cut a hole in our drum. And that is for donations to help repair donated instruments. So many times we'll get instruments from community members, from family members, just had an instrument and you want to donate back to the school, but then it needs a little TLC. So this fund, Project Band-Aid, helps repair those instruments. So any donations appreciated. We'll have buckets at the end of the concert out there as well. This year, that is new, on the back of our program, we had a QR code. I sent an email to all my parents with that program, and there was some programs out there. Some of you probably got them, some of you didn't. But there's a QR code on the back there too, if you'd like to donate electronically. So just consider that as well. Our next selection is the Armed Forces Salute. We kind of have a theme each year of what songs we want to pick, and so you heard Over the Rainbow and Glittery Hill Wicked, so it's kind of like that's the theme. We always try and play a Sousa March because Sousa March. And this year is the 250th anniversary of the United States of America, so we thought it'd be great to play the Armed Forces Salute. And we also thought, since it's the 250th anniversary and Mr. Dwight Nelson was maybe around, we'd invite him back up as well to conduct. Mr. Nelson is a former band teacher at Little Falls. He was the first one that started this mass program, band concert 47 years ago. And so it's an honor to have him up. He also has 4 grandchildren in the band program as well. So we're very honored to welcome Mr. Dwight Nelson up to the podium. So we'll play a service song set, and I will, as the bands play the beginning of their the service song, I'd invite any veterans or current serving members to stand up and be recognized when your service song is performed. So take it away, Dwight.
United States Army.
Just wanted to take this time to thank the Little Falls community, the Little Falls School Board administration for supporting this fine group here and continuing to make music in Little Falls and keep it vibrant and strong. So thank you very much.
Usually I'm able to just kind of talk off the top of my head, but I did write a script because there was so much for me to say this year. And one thing I did forget about Project Bandit, that I'd be remiss if I didn't, was that we do have a generous donor that would like to match any money that is donated to Project Bandit. So know that your money is being matched tonight too for that Project Bandit. As Dwight mentioned, I'd like to thank administration for their support. Administration is really key when it comes to supporting music programs and band programs. So thank you, administration, for supporting our program. I'd like to thank you to FMP and Karen Warner for broadcasting tonight. You saw them going around and still doing so, and that's just amazing that we have that in this community. The custodians for helping move equipment, setting everything up. They were there for me when I asked, if anything could be done, so really appreciate that. The Phi Ed staff for using their space, I really appreciate that. I made the joke to one of my colleagues that if you'd ever like to use our band room for Phi Ed, it's really welcome. So, my music colleagues, we have such a great music team here in Little Falls, and we get along really well, which is not always the case. And so it's really nice to know that they have your back and they'll support you. So we have really supportive music colleagues. We obviously couldn't have this concert without you as parents and your support. Students, can you give your parents and grandparents a round of applause, please? And of course, we couldn't have this concert without these amazing, incredible students. Can we give them one more round of applause? We have one more piece for you. Before we do that, I just want to ask at the end of the concert if you could help clean up. There's a lot of equipment, a lot of chairs, a lot of stuff to move. And so if you could help move chairs onto racks, we have the racks back there. The custodians asked that they are light colors on the rack. Makes their job a little easier when they have to set it back up. So if you're able to help move some chairs for us to put on racks in the light colors, that'd be really appreciated. And then also, the high school students know that they need to help us as well, moving stands and percussion, speaking of percussion, back up to the band room. So just a little cleanup at the end of the concert. So we're going to finish with a popular favorite one, Wicked. Thank you so much for coming. If you have some time to help clean up, that'd be great. Have a great night. Thank you so much.